there were certain things that the Indian government did that generally rubbed the United States the wrong way. For instance, you generally buy your military gear from Russia. That's a way to kind of get up, under the skin of America if you're going to buy your armaments from Russia. So I think India is starting to move towards buying the military equipment from the United States, which then goes a long way. And these kind of things, just creating that relationship, being a part of BRICS,
yep.
Right? Which is, let's move to not support the dollar and dollar hegemony. That's not really the way to make friends and influence people in America. So, the president calls that out directly and specifically, and the Indian government is addressing it specifically and directly. And that's how you move on to a really positive place, is put it on the table, address it straight on, resolve it straight on, and get to a really good place. And I think that's where we are.
Mr. Secretary, talk a little bit about manufacturing in India, because obviously there's a number of companies, including a couple of companies here, who are looking to invest further in manufacturing in India. What's your view of that? Do you think the U.S. will be doing more to help push more manufacturing in India, in addition to obviously manufacturing in the United States?
Well, I think the United States wants to bring advanced manufacturing back to the United States of America. All right, that's a key industrial platform for us to bring back domestic manufacturing and reshoring in America. Right? So now there are enormous number of product categories that we are going to be delighted for India to produce. And what we're going to have is you'll sort of have a trade deal that says, look, these kind of industries would be great for India to produce. And in fact, there are enormous numbers of industries that we'd really like to go to India, right? And what happens is you create this sort of trade deal that puts India in a unique position, right? Because it'll have a special relationship with the United States. In certain industries, it will have a better tariff relationship than most other countries in the world, which means India will be the beneficiary of those kind of products. So some will need to be reshored to America, right? But they'll be replaced with incredible opportunity for India, which has one of the most extraordinary economies, one of the most extraordinary, the key that makes an extraordinary economy is the determination of the people. How much do your people care about being in business? How entrepreneurial are they? How much do they drive to be better for their families? And, from what I know about India, the core population of India has that drive and ambition. And that's why the Indian economy will always continue to grow and thrive. Because it has that from the underpinning. And so you can do things in India that many other countries, you just can't get done.